Hi, I'm Tom. I have retinitis pigmentosa. I'm also a T-level digital support services student. Within my education pathway, I've had ups and downs for getting the right reasonable adjustments. Within primary and secondary education, I had bare minimum reasonable adjustments. I also didn't have access to a qualified teacher for visual impaired students and also a habilitation officer. This was detrimental to my education pathway, getting a very low score on my SATs and also failing 2 of my GCSEs due to not having the right access needs. I got reasonable adjustments in the latter of year 10 and going into year 11, and this wasn't in time for my examinations. I then moved on to college and started a foundation year to prepare myself to do T-level, as well as complete my English and maths to retake the exams with the right access needs. I walked into further education within South Yorkshire and I got all the reasonable adjustments I needed. I also got access to a QTVI as well as habilitation support. I was cane trained, also touch typed and class 1 Braille trained to be able to live an independent life. My call to action for Parliament and ministers would be to institute and embed QTVIs and support for students with a visual impairment at the forefront within primary education, and to have that throughout the academic pathway and also within transitions from primary to secondary and then secondary to college. Decision makers need to see what has been out of sight for too long.